3 weeks may be granted to file affidavit, my lord.
3 weeks time.
Yes, my lord.
Time to file in opposition.
Yes, my lord.
List of activities.
And my lord, again, I beg to mention item number 18. I'm mentioning on behalf of Pichano, State Council, my lord. Here, I'm informed that she is yet to receive instruction. So 3 weeks time to file affidavit, my lord.
Submit specific with instructions are not received of this. 3 weeks time.
Yes, my lord.
3 weeks time. To get adequate instructions and to receive and to file the affidavit. 3 weeks. After 3 weeks?
Yes. Much obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship, may I be pleased to mention item number 6. Item number 6. Your Lordship, here I'm yet to receive an instruction. So another 3 weeks may be granted. Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 10. I have a similar prayer, 3 weeks, Your Lordship. 10, Your Lordship. Yes, Your Lordship. Much obliged.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 14, Your Lordship. Here, 3 weeks' time may be granted, Your Lordship, to file counter.
After affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship. Item 14. Your Lordship,
File counter affidavit.
Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 15 on behalf of my colleague AIME. She's yet to receive instructions in this matter, so 3 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship. 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item 16 on behalf of Moa Im.
16.
Yes, on behalf of Moa Imchen, Your Lordship. 2 weeks' time may be granted to file counter, Your Lordship.
To file
Counter, Your Lordship.
counter.
Yes, Your Lordship. Much obliged, Your Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship. Sure, I beg to mention item number 5, Your Lordship. Item number 5, Your Lordship.
5.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, we have received a copy of the affidavit in opposition, Your Lordship, filed by the state respondents, Your Lordship. If 3 weeks' time be given to file our reply, Your Lordship.
3 weeks time.
Yes, Your Lordship. File reply.
To file.
Yes, Your Lordship. Much.
May I please, Lordship. I beg to mention item number 11. Lordship. Lordship, we have received an affidavit in opposition from the government, so kindly grant us 3 weeks' time to file a reply.
7.
Obligement.
May I please, Lordship. My Lord, I beg to mention item number 4. Kindly, yes, Lordship. Kindly grant us 2 weeks' time to file our affidavit in reply. 2 weeks. Yes, Lordship. Much obliged.
May I please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 9, Your Lordship. Here, Your Lordship, I am for the council response number 2 and 4. Your Lordship, I have already filed my affidavit in opposition also. However, and the petitioner has also filed their reply. However, Your Lordship, I need some time as I need some instructions, Your Lordship. So,
Admission hearing.
yes, Your Lordship. So 2 weeks' time may be granted, Your Lordship.
No objection.
Your Worship, I also beg to mention item number 17, Your Worship. Yes, Your Worship. Here, I'm for the petitioner, Your Worship. I have received a copy of this affidavit of opposition, and after 3 weeks' time may be granted to file my reply, Your Worship.
3 weeks time to file everything in file.
Yes, Your Worship. Much obliged, Your Worship.
For motion, item number 1.
May I please, Your Worship. Your Worship, here, the learned CGC is out of station, Your Worship.
Yeah, out of station.
Yes, his absence is also recorded in the leave of absence, Your Worship. I pray that this matter may come up on Monday, Your Worship.
Monday,
Or then Tuesday. Wednesday usually division bench sits, Your Worship. So Tuesday, yes, sir. Mr. Gauhati.
On Tuesday.
Yes, Your Worship. Much obliged.
For motion, item number 2.
May it please, my lord. My lord, by filing this writ petition, the petitioner is challenging the appointment of the respondent number 4 and 5, who were appointed without a proper selection process. And further, the petitioner is praying for consideration of his appointment on net ownership basis, as per the standing government policy for appointment on net ownership basis, lordship.
4 and 5.
4 and 5, lordship. Grade 4 post, lordship. They were appointed as in Mali at state.
What is the relevant document?
Lordship?
What is the
Lordship.
appointment letter?
The impugned, I have impugned three documents, lordship. One is first, that is the impugned DSC meeting minutes dated 12/12/22, which is at page 28, annexure D1. Basing on this departmental screening committee meeting minutes, the private respondents were recommended for approval.
What the rules provide?
Lordship,
What
the
are
rules,
Ah,
lordship, as per the norms and policies, for any appointment, there has to be a proper selection process and a transparent process.
what is the copy of the relevant rules?
Lordship, that is not there, lordship. Is
It is not filed.
yes, I mean, lordship, that is the norms and procedure as per,
Established norms.
yes, lordship, as per Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution of India, lordship. So there has to be for any appointment, there has to be a transparent selection process, lordship. So after this, the impugned approval order, which is at page 34, was issued. Lordship, before I take you to the approval order, I may just indicate,
Oh. Again, some land was acquired from them.
yes, lordship. Land was acquired in 1980s from my grandfather, and with the assurance that grade 4 post will be provided to us, lordship, in lieu of that. But that is for one-time appointment only. We are asking only for one-time appointment, lordship. If I may take you to the policy, lordship, land ownership policy, which is at page 38, lordship. Annexure H, 5th March 2018. Notification 5th March 2018, page 38, lordship. This is the policy formulated by the state government for giving privilege to land owners for appointment, one-time appointment on land ownership
One
basis.
time.
Yes, lordship. So it is the case of the petitioner that none of the clan members who donated the land free of cost were appointed, not even once. So the petitioner is, accordingly, the petitioner applied for it, but his case was, his appointment was
No
not
further
considered.
condition for employment in service or contextual works should be entertained. This is your case, I think. Huh?
Yes, Lordship.
Mm.
The relevant clause is 3 subclause B.
Read it.
My lord, if there is any claim for providing employment as a result of oral agreement, the department concerned shall refer the matter to the deputy commissioner of the district concerned, who shall examine such claim carefully, including whether any employment or any other facility, including contract or supply order, has been given in the past. Written statements from the witnesses, that is the government officials of the concerned department, and the district administration and village functionaries present at the time of such oral agreement should be taken by the deputy commissioner. The recommendation of the deputy commissioner should be referred with relevant documents to the Department of Land Revenue for advice in such cases by the department concerned. After this, since some of the departments were not following this criteria, the government again formulated this office memorandum, which is at page 40, reaffirming the earlier policy.
Relevant pada?
Relevant will be section 3A. May I read? My lord?
Read it. Read it.
Next, my lord.
Next.
If I may take you to clause 4, just for my lord's
Any
reference.
government office.
Any government official acting in contravention in the government policy shall be liable for disciplinary action as per the provision laid down in the Nagaland Government Servants Contract Rules 1968. Lordship, I will refer to this later after I indicate my grievances, Lordship.
All right.
Lordship, my case is
All
that
right. Respondent number 4 and 5 are appointed in contravention of the established rules. Okay. But
Lordship.
how you are affected thereby?
Lordship, my case is that first, the respondent number 4 and 5 were appointed without a transparent selection process. Second, the respondent number 4, she was appointed. Lordship, she is overaged. First of all, Lordship, if I may take you to one office memorandum, which is at page 42, Lordship. The state government has prescribed the upper age and lower age limit for appointment to government services. So this OM is dated 30th November 2007. Page 42, Lordship. The upper age limit for appointment to government services to grade 4 post is 35 years.
35 years.
Yes. And Lordship, we have, after seeing the name of the petition respondent number 4 in the selection list, since they are all from the same village, they inquired, and her age is 40 as per the latest e-roll, Lordship, of
40 or 38. Serial number 154.
serial number. Yes, Lordship.
38 years.
154, her age is
40.
40,
Yes.
yes, Lordship. That this is the latest, this 2023 election roll, Lordship. And apart from that, the respondent number 4, who is Mrs. Nok Narula, her husband is the landowner. It is not her who is the landowner. So whether this court will hold that the right which is given to the landowner, which is her husband, can also devolve on the wife by way of marriage. That is our case, Lordship. And for respondent number 5, he is not a landowner. He is not covered by the office memorandum. He was merely appointed on the recommendation of the additional chief secretary and finance commissioner. Lordship, if I may take you to the meeting minutes, Lordship, that selects merit list. If I may take you, page number 28, again, once again, page number 28. Basing on this meeting minutes, the merit list was formulated. But, my lord, none of the applicants were called in for interview. None of the applicants were called in for assessment, nor their documents were also verified. Whatever was submitted to the department, basing on that only, the department had a closed-door meeting and they compiled this merit list, Lordship. And on what basis one was given preference over the other, there is no indication whatsoever. Lordship, if I may take you just to indicate, Lordship, page number 31. Page number 31 of the
21,
31, Lordship.
31.
Yes, Lordship.
Hmm. 31.
Lordship, from the last serial number, merit serial number 1, Shri Chapan Kokpa Inchin. He was placed as merit list 1. And on the remarks section, additional chief recommendation by additional chief secretary and finance commissioner. Based on that, he was placed as serial number 1. Lordship, if that may be accepted, Lordship. And whereas there's no indication whatsoever why the landowners were also rejected, on what basis preference was given to the other, Lordship. So, Lordship, I'm aggrieved because of that. Lordship.
How you are aggrieved?
Lordship,
How you are aggrieved?
Lordship, I also submitted. I also want to be at least considered.
You were deprived.
Yes, Lordship. I was deprived. Though, of course, I have applied for the post, vacancy post. My case was not considered. My appointment was not considered. Whereas, without a selection process, without any rhyme or reason, and just on the basis of meeting minutes, the respondent number 4 and 5 were appointed, Lordship.
May I please, Lordship? My lord, here the petitioner is claiming appointment on the basis of land ownership. And here in the petition, the petitioner has not enclosed any agreement to prove that the petitioner has donated the land to the department.
But there is
Number.
provision for
Oral
Yes,
agreement, Lordship.
if there is oral agreement. However, in the para 3, the petitioner says that there is oral agreement. So as per the notification, your lordship may kindly see the notification. Page number 38. Annexure H. Para 3B. Merit. If there is any claim for providing employment as a result of oral agreement, the department concerned shall refer the matter to the deputy commissioner of the district concerned, who shall examine such claim carefully, including whether any employment or any other facility, including contract or supply order, has been given in the past. Written statement from the witnesses, that is, government official of the concerned department and the district administration and village functionaries present at the time of such oral agreement should be taken by the deputy commissioner. The recommendation of the Deputy Commissioner should be referred with relevant documents to the Department of Land Revenue for advice in such cases by the department concerned. So if the petitioner claims that there is oral agreement, it should be verified by the Deputy Commissioner.
Yes.
So first they have to approach before the concerned department, if, if that is the case. And that this verification done, verification, that examination, everything should be done by the deputy commissioner. That proof should be placed before this court, my lord.
File any representation to the authority concerned?
No, Lordship, this is how land ownership are being processed. First, the petitioner has to file application, put their application to the concerned department, and the concerned department will verify, like my learned friend, what my learned friend says, will send his application to the deputy commissioner for verification. And once if he is, if the verification is positive, then they can further process my application. That is how it should be done, and that is how it is done. It is not the other way around. How can I make an application to the deputy commissioner for me to be appointed as Mali on to the in the agriculture
No, no,
department?
no.
That is a wrong interpretation, Lordship. So if I may take you, my Lord, to my para 30 of my petition, Lordship, just for clarity's sake, Lordship. I have also stated, Lordship, clearly stated, if I may read, my Lord, page 13, that your humble petitioner respectfully submits that in the state of Nagaland, whenever vacancy arises in any grade 4 post in the district or subdivisional offices, in any department for that matter, applications are processed through the concerned district authority who has bear a category of obligations such as landowners, compassionate appointment, general appointment, etc. On being satisfied with all necessary documents as required, recommends forwards the case to the directorate, and therefore, on ascertaining the claim's objection genuineness, the matter is finally sent to the government for approval of the recommended candidate by the directorate for appointment. Further, if there is any claim made by the landowners in grade 4 posts, preferences are given to the landowners if their claim is found genuine. However, respondent number 4 and 5 were merely appointed on the basis of a meeting minutes held closed door by the departmental screening committee and were appointed without considering the case of the landowner as agreed upon to provide grade 4 posts at the time of donating the land, and seen giving a fair chance of being heard against the resultant vacancies when it arose as required in principle and in law, Lordship.
My lord, page number 26, Annexure C. The representation submitted by the petitioner. Your lordship, may kindly see the representation.
This is the application, first application.
See, here the petitioner is applying. May I read, your lordship? To the Director, Department of Agriculture, Nagaland, Kohima, subject, application for existing post lying vacant under the establishment of SARS Yesamyong under Bohokchong district of Let Sanjay, Rai, Mali, Joseph, Harian, Mali, Sakumaran, Mali, and Lima Singkat Chokitar. Sir, with due respect, I would like to apply for the post of Mali or Chokitar under the establishment of SARS Yesimyong under Mohokchung district against the vacancy left vacant by Joseph Harian Sakumaran and late Sanjay Rai, who was expired on 26 October 2023. And Lima Singkat Chokidar, that sir, both my parents are no more and I'm the eldest of the family going through many hurdles to support my 3 siblings. Therefore, I would like your esteemed authority to take up my application as a special case and kindly look after my matter, for which I would ever remain grateful. Here, the petitioner is applying for the post, but not on the basis of land ownership. If if the representation is submitted before the concerned department, and the petitioner is claiming the appointment on the landowner basis, the department could have processed his case for verification or whatever procedure has to be done. But here, the petitioner has not approach on the basis of land ownership. So the petitioner has no locus, my lord.
No, Lordship. Lordship, when the petitioner.
You obtain instructions,
Yes, Lordship.
file affidavit.
Yes, affidavit, Lordship.
The clearance of the is set by yes, by meeting minutes of ESC. This thing,
Bogokso, Lordship.
ESC means
Lordship,
DSC means what?
ESC.
DS.
DSC, Departmental Screening Committee, Lordship. Sorry, Lordship.
The Department Steering Committee for DSC. Dated 12/12/2022. DSC Mukchung
No, no, no.
district.
District is Mogokchong.
Mukchung. Yes. Dated 12/12/2022. Recommended the respondent numbers 4 and 5 not meeting. The post of grade 4,
Mali, Lordship.
grade 4 Mali in the Department of Agriculture.
Yes, at SARS, State Agricultural Research Station, Isimyong.
State
Agricultural
Agricultural
Research Station,
Research Station.
Isimyong. Isimyong. Which is under the establishment of Department of Agriculture, Lordship.
Department. When 12/12/2022, alright.
Yes,
We
12/12.
received the approval of the administrative approval of the government.
Yes, Lordship. Conveyed the approval, Lordship. Of, by this letter, the additional.
By letter dated
Yes.
21/12/2023.
The government conveyed the approval to the department.
And accordingly, a notification was issued appointing them under as Mali
Yes,
under SARS
Yes, Lordship.
under SARS. Isevong Mokoksan.
Yes, Lordship.
The petitioner states that the procedure, that the established procedure was not followed while appointing the respondents number 4 and 5 and thereby deprived the petitioner's appointment
Yes, Lordship.
to the
Post of Mali.
post of Mali. As the initial petition is filed, praying for appointment of the petitioner
Yes, Lordship.
as Mali as SARS, Isevong
Ismio.
the terms of the policy adopted by the state government of Nagaland for appointment on land owner basis as per the policy for appointment on land ownership basis by notification dated 5/10/2018. Or alternatively, to allow the petitioner to take over the land donated by the petitioner's grandfather. There is some intake there. There is some intake there. This is it.
I'll leave it to your lordship.
In view of the above, the appointment of respondent numbers 4 and 5 shall be subject to the outcome of the instant with petition. Petitioner is 4 weeks.
3 weeks, Lordship.
After 3 weeks,
4 weeks, my lord. I'll accept notice on behalf of respondent number 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. Lordship, notice to issue through register post to the respondent number 4 and 5.
stays by registered daily post. After 4 weeks.
Yes, my lord. Much obliged.
Obliged, Lordship.
For admission, item number 3.
May I please, Your Lordship? I'm yet to file the counter affidavit to the additional affidavit filed by the state. The counter affidavit. If it pleases His Lordship, may the matter be fixed on 14th, 4th of July, sorry. 4th of July. Obliged, Your
Much
Lordship.
obliged.
For admission, item number 8.
Item number 8.
Lordship, we may be given some time to file a reply, Lordship. 3 weeks time, Lordship. Lordship. Much obliged, Lordship.
For admission, item number 12.
Yes, Lordship, the respondent number 5.
Lordship, Lordship, my senior, Mr. Dr. Ankitoli, will be appearing for respondent 5.
Lordship, I'm
He's online. I believe he's
Lordship, I'm
online.
appearing for respondent number 5 in item 12 and 13, Lordship. We have already filed our affidavit on 7th of June, Lordship. Am I audible, Lordship?
Yes.
Am I audible, Lordship? Am I audible, Lordship?
Yes.
May I please, Lordship? I am appearing for respondent number.
It's not working.
Am I audible, Lordship? Is it audible, Lordship, now?
Yes, Mr. Tori,
Lordship,
that audio line is defective here. We are unable to contact you. Please take a shorter date if you want to submit anything. Huh? Partial mode is not working. Not working. Okay.
We have been experiencing systems problem.
System problem.
Yeah, this week. Actually, on Monday and Tuesday, we cannot go on.
Take a date.
Lordship, otherwise, I'm assisting Dr. Tohi.
Yeah.
We have filed our
You will file affidavit.
We have filed.
You have filed.
Yes, Lordship.
You file
We have filed,
counter
yes.
affidavit.
Lordship, respondent number 1 to 4 are necessary party, and they have not filed a counter yet.
Respondent number
1 to 4.
1 to 4.
And our
They
response.
are represented by the CGSC.
So they have not filed.
They have not filed.
Please, Mr. Swensu, counsel appearing for the petitioner.
I Jamil.
I submit submits that the learned CGC representing the respondent numbers 1 to 4 has not filed the affidavit in opposition. NSS? Anything? 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time? CGC is appearing or not?
Last patient.
That's okay then. So this is the matter after 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Lordship, if my senior's name may be reflected to cause list. That's the
What is his name?
Dr. Ankit Todi.
Ankit Tadi. He's a senior advocate.
Yes, no, not senior, but he's the leading counsel. He's for the standing counsel.
The
for
name
EBC.
of Ankit Todi shall be shown in the cause list as learned counsel appearing
First number 5.
for the respondent number 5.
Lordship.
List after 3 weeks.
Lordship, similar prayer for similar order may pass for item number
13.
13.
Yes.
Lordship.
Similar. 13.
Lordship.
Similar order. Any more? That is all.